Hello everybody, this is Mario, the Real Wolf of Main Street. I am going to show you a quick tutorial of how to look for houses that would be a good match for rent to own or lease to own options, how to make offers, how to do this kind of simplistically and quickly. Probably one of the best platforms to search is going to be Zillow. We're going to choose one of our markets. Let's go with Phoenix. Simply search, pull it up. I'm going to start by looking at houses for sale. I'm going to remove the boundary because it's going to use just Phoenix proper, and I am okay looking in other regions around the Phoenix metro. So I'll click the remove boundary. This is going to open up the entire map, allow me to look at every property that's for sale. My main interest is going to be primarily looking at houses that are for sale by owner. So I'm going to unclick all these pre-clicked options that Zillow puts in when you look for sale to begin with. Then I'm going to start looking at pricing parameters that make the most sense for the type of property that I'm interested in buying. I have a preference for single family homes. I found that townhouses, condos, they just don't have as much traction. Another thing that I believe is really important is having a fourth bedroom. I do find some value in 3 bedrooms. In fact, we have quite a few properties available right now that are 3 bedroom. So that can kind of be whatever you think is going to be the most productive for you. For the sake of this video, we'll just do a 3 bedroom. Now, price is going to be monumentally important. What pricing parameters am I going to be looking for? I'm going to start pretty much in Phoenix. I know that those kind of listed houses, below $100,000, they don't really exist. I'll keep it at 0 just in case there's something, but always be cautious. This market doesn't yield a lot of properties that are retail. I consider for sale by owner a retail platform. Can you find great deals at that price? Yes, but for looking for rent to own, this is kind of where I'm going to be shopping. I want my maximum threshold always to be under the FHA loan maximum in that county, Phoenix being Maricopa County. So I'm going to put $400,000. This is going to give me all the houses in this area that I'm going to really want to pursue. I'm going to always change the sort by to newest. This is going to put the houses that have been listed most recently up first. And then I'm going to go backwards and look at properties that have been listed for the longest period of time. These hopefully have created motivation. Now, a house that's been listed for 640 days, that's really weird, right? That's like 2 years a house has been on the market. You could send them an offer, but it may be that they are just really stubborn and want to sell at a very high rate. That could be good for rent to own. It could be not. You don't really know. Let's look at this house here in Mesa. Looks really nice. I also want to take a look at furnishings. A house that is vacant is going to increase the motivation of the potential seller. This does look like it's been updated. This for sale sign looks like a realtor though. Call Sherry. Maybe she's an owner agent. I don't know. I'm still going to send her a text to see if she'd be interested, but always be kind of weary of something like this. In fact, let me show you a different one just in case, to give you a better perspective. This house here, pretty decent. There is some furniture, but it's been listed for 220 days. They may be interested in getting an offer now. They've got an 858 area code. That is San Diego. The house is in Sun City, which is in Phoenix. So maybe they're out of state, maybe it's a rental. This could be good. I'm going to copy and paste the phone number here. I'm going to go into my Vumber account. I'm going to select a phone number. I'm going to drop this in, and I am simply going to say, hi, my name is Mario. I was wondering if you might consider selling, and I say selling because that's their motivation, to sell the house, your home at 21431 North Morning Dove Drive on a 2-year lease purchase contract. And send. That's been sent out. What was key about that? I referenced the address in that text, because if they don't text me back till tomorrow, I'm going to be on to other houses or doing something else. I'm not going to have a point of reference, and it's going to look disingenuous if I have to ask them, what's the address of the house? Now, when they respond back, whether it be right away or in a couple of hours, I will have the address in that text so I can quickly pull up the property, take a look. I may have to make a kind of on-the-spot offer right there. Hopefully not, but I'd like to have time to make sure that I'm getting them the value that they need. If they say yes, then there's going to be some key pieces of information that I need for Podio. Podio is our CRM, our lead management system. I need seller name, seller phone number, the email address, and the property address. Then I simply hit submit lead, and it's going to populate into our Podio account, and it will go on to the next workflow task, which is send an offer. Now, if I'm going to go back and look in the other spectrum, I could look for rent, okay? I'm going to have to know what market rents are the most attractive in this area. I'm still going to keep my 3-bedroom. This time I'm going to lower my rental rate really to 0. And I'm going to be at a maximum threshold probably of 2,600. That's still a little high, but we have done a lot of projects that were kind of on the higher end, but you really kind of want to get a more specific group that's going to have a larger audience of interest once you get a house under contract. This part of going through Zillow on the rental side is ridiculously tedious because I find primarily that these houses are listed by agents like this or management services. I'm not going to send a message to Turbo Tenant. I'm not going to send a message to American Homes for Rent. I am looking for owners. And until I find an owner, I'm just going to skip it and go on to the next person. That is really the only thing I'm interested in, is talking to an owner. Now this one could be good. It does say agent here, but I don't see a big photo. I don't see a company name. This, I would probably send a text. What I'm going to do differently from the one that's for sale is I'm going to ask, and I'll call him by name, Odrico. Make sure I spelled that correct. Yep. Instead of saying, would you be interested in selling your house? This is Mario. Would you consider leasing your house on a 2-year contract with a sale at the end? Motivation here is leasing or renting, so that's what I'm going to lead with. I don't want to scare him off by pushing the sale too hard. I want him to understand that in a rent-to-own scenario, we are going to just be looking at leasing it first, and we'll see what they come back with. This has worked for us very, very well. We have a lot of business, a lot of offers. I find that we do make little tweaks here and there, but the system for the most part has worked really well for us. Awesome, thanks. This was just a quick kind of breakdown of how we do it, what we search for. The thing that we are going to tweak always are the rental rates and the parts of town, and getting familiar with that. Again, we know them, but if you have any questions, drop us a line. Thank you.